Hi everyone. Today we will continue with hydrogen chloride gas and we will see two experiments. One experiment is to show that hydrogen chloride is denser than air, and the next experiment is to show that it is highly soluble in water. Okay, the first experiment shows hydrogen chloride is denser than air. For this we take a jar . Okay, have a candle in it . That's burning, and there is some blue litmus solution . Just at the bottom, and we take another jar, bring another jar that's filled with hydrogen chloride gas . Invert it exactly on top of the previous jar and leave it open. Now slowly, the moment hydrogen chloride gas is placed here, it just slowly comes down because it's heavier and the air goes up, and because of that, this flame is put off, the candle is put off, and slowly this blue litmus color changes into red. Two things happen. The candle, the flame is put off and this color becomes red. When will this color become red? Only when this hydrogen chloride gas, which is heavier, has occupied the lowest part of the jar and it has displaced the air upward. That is when, because it's acidic, it's able to change the blue litmus into red. This shows that hydrogen chloride gas is denser than air, and we already saw that it is 1.28 times denser than air. So this is the experiment that proves that hydrogen chloride gas is denser than air. Now we move on to the next experiment, which shows that hydrogen chloride gas is highly soluble in water. And as we saw in the first session, 1 volume of water can dissolve 452 volumes of hydrogen chloride gas. So, which means it is highly soluble in water. This is proved by an experiment that is called the fountain experiment. Okay. This is called the fountain experiment, which makes use of an inverted round bottom flask, an inverted round bottom flask has a capillary tube, and there is a small tube with water. This capillary tube is placed in a trough that contains blue litmus solution. litmus solution. Alright, this is, of course, it's fixed to a stand like this. So this is how it is. The moment you press the nozzle, okay, when you press this, this breaks open and this has water. This water gets into this flask that is filled with HCl gas, hydrogen chloride gas. The moment this water enters, what would happen? It would react, because we see that it's highly soluble. So it reacts with this and forms hydrochloric acid. A little bit of hydrochloric acid is formed, HCl acid. The moment this is formed, there is a partial vacuum that is formed inside. Okay, so due to this partial vacuum that's there, and the pressure from outside is more than the pressure that's inside, therefore this blue litmus solution is pushed into the capillary tube with great force. Okay, so what happens is this blue litmus solution, as it gushes out into the round bottom flask, it comes out in the form of a red fountain, because the moment it gets in contact with hydrogen chloride gas, it turns into a red fountain. What does it prove? That hydrogen chloride gas is highly soluble in water. So the whole thing, when we recap, there's a partial vacuum that's formed inside. Because of that, there's high pressure outside, and the blue litmus solution turns into a red fountain. Okay, so this goes to prove that, what are the conclusions for this experiment? Hydrogen chloride gas is highly soluble in water. That's the first and the foremost conclusion that we come to. The second one, because it converts blue litmus into red, that means it is acidic in nature. Okay, so this is the fountain experiment. With this we finish hydrogen chloride gas, and we go to the next session on hydrochloric acid.